Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Simeon. On my channel, I usually talk about Sweden, and for this my current series, I'm talking about how African students can come to Sweden. In my last video, I spoke about how I got my residence permit card, and for today's video, we'll be talking about my expenses, my monthly expenses here in Sweden as a student. Yeah. So, but before we go in, please, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment on any of my videos that you love, and let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, for my monthly expenses, I divided my monthly expenses into recurring bills and occasional bills. So what that means is I have like stuff like my accommodation, my transportation, my feeding. Those are my Spotify, my Spotify account, my phone bills. These are all under your current budget. So because like I pay them every month, is recurring, so they are constant. They don't change. My contracts for my house is the same thing. This month, next 2 months is the same. So I'm not changing that. So it's practically the same. So for your recurring, I have like a cost. Then for other stuff that changes, the cost is different. For my accommodation is I stay with one person. I share I call it a flat or an apartment. I share an apartment with one person, but currently I stay alone. So hey, yippee, good for me. My rent is 3,225 Swedish krona. I'll actually also put the Naira equivalent and dollar equivalent like on the video. For my food is quite tricky because I buy stuffs that go into the next month. So, but averagely in a month I spend up to 1,000. Yeah, close to 1,000 Swedish krona on feeding. So my feeding, I stay alone and I usually don't cook for a lot of people. Of course, except myself and once in a while doing stuff for friends that come around. But I'll say my food averagely, my food usually goes from like between 500 to 1,000 honestly, because some months I have stuff that are left over from the previous month, and because of that my cost for eating in that month is quite cheaper than the last month or something like that. So it's quite difficult to estimate and pinpoint exactly how much I spend on food, but I know averagely because I have a spreadsheet. I'll also be putting a link to my spreadsheet for my expenses in January, so you actually see what I got for anyone that is interested. I don't know, but yeah, to see how much I got and how much I spent. But for the link to the document I will be putting below in the description, I will not be putting my house rent because I pay my house rent in bulk, so that is minus my house rent. So like I said, my accommodation I paid 3,225 Swedish krona. For my food, I pay between 500 to 1,000 Swedish krona. For transportation, I get a bus card, and because I stay in a student accommodation, I get discount on the bus card. So I get the student price for this. I get the student price for bus card, which is 410 Swedish krona. That's like 39 euros. Yeah, like 39 euros. Yeah, and in Naira, maybe about 20,000 Naira. For dollars, that will be about, let's say $39 for 1 month. The card allows me to go within my city, like everywhere in my city. So I think it's good. I buy this card every month because I always go out. I go to work, I go to school, I go out. What again? I also have what do I call it? I also have budget for junks, food that is eating out, and other things that I want basically. So stuff like when I go to eat burgers outside, those are wants. When I go to eat out, I buy salad, those things. I budget for that, and also and I reached budget like 500 to 600. For clothing, that really depends, because I think that's actually a want also. So I don't really, I'll not, my January's budget, I don't think I got any new clothes. So yeah, I think my January budget would be a good one for you guys to see. For medicals, I don't spend on medicals apart from the vitamins I got like in November. I think aside that, my phone bill and music, that's Spotify. I use Spotify. Go Spotify. Yeah. For phone bill and music, I spend about 170 Swedish krona. Yeah, for phone and music. Yeah, which is not bad. So to give you a full estimate of how much I spend, I was saying accommodation 3,225, food, let's say 1,000, which I cannot eat up to 1,000 in month. I don't know what you guys are eating, but food 1,000, transportation 410, junks and eating out and beer, drinks, chips, snacks 500. My phone bill and music 170. All this together cost 5,305 Swedish krona. Yep. But yeah, 5,305 Swedish krona. I would say that when you actually get to see like the document I'll be attaching in the video, in this video, like below, you actually see that you actually don't spend up to that. Like I don't spend up to that. That's because food is very relative, and I can spend up to 800 to 700 on food per month, and someone else can spend up to 2,000 depending on what you're eating. But generally, I would say food is really cheap, depending on what you're eating, of course. But yeah, this is how much I spend on average every month. Like I said, the biggest chunk of your finances will go into accommodation. Your biggest chunk of your finances will go into accommodation. So once your accommodation is settled, the next thing is food. Once your food is settled, then you have to go out, of course, because you have to walk. So transportation comes in underneath it, and after transportation comes in, you get to buy a few things here and there. You see cake in store, you buy, and some other things like that. Also, depending on where you stay, that's another thing I didn't mention. But where you stay determines the rent. So, well, yeah, my accommodation is not so bad. My rent is cheap. So yeah, good for me. So like I said, this video has been highly requested. So let me know your feedback in the comments below. If you actually have more topics you want me to talk about concerning studying in Sweden as an African, just let me know. My social media is also the same thing, AllofSimeon on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter is the best place to reach me. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, of which I know you do, please like the video at the bottom, and also don't forget to subscribe, share the video with your friends, your family, anybody that finds it important. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys on my next video. Bye. Hey do. Swedish there, I'm learning Swedish. Yeah, bro.